The topic of this video is understanding and fixing errors in Python. This episode focuses on common beginner mistakes, how Python reports errors, and step by step debugging in Visual Studio Code to help new programmers identify, understand, and fix errors effectively. I'm Techie, your virtual Python guide at TechBytes. Welcome to Python programming. In our last episode, we successfully wrote our first Python program. But what if things don't go as planned? Today, we are diving into something every programmer faces: errors. By the end of this video, you will understand common Python errors, debugging basics, hands on debugging in VS Code, best practices for error prevention. Let's say you're writing a Python program, but suddenly an error appears. What do? First, don't panic. Errors are just Python's way of helping us write better code. Here are the key errors and how to fix them. Understanding errors in Python helps us improve our code. How to spot, recognize syntax error, name error, indentation error, and type error. Use error messages to guide your fixes.
Syntax error. This happens when Python doesn't understand what you wrote.
Name error. This occurs when you try to use a variable that hasn't been defined yet.
Indentation error. Python is strict about spacing. If indentation is off, you'll see this. Type error. When you try to mix data types that don't go together.
Debugging techniques are essential for every programmer. Now, how to debug? Read and interpret Python error messages. Action required. Fix errors step by step in VS Code using print statements to debug logic errors. By following best practices for writing error-free code, save time. Now let's apply what we have learned with some real-world examples. Fixing a syntax error involves careful checking.
Pause and check. Is there a missing parenthesis in print function statement? Your action should be, correct the print function statement by adding missing parenthesis.
Solving a name error requires proper variable management.
Pause and analyze. Is the variable defined before use? If the answer is no, define the variable before using it as shown for example.
Debugging an indentation error.
Pause and analyze, forgetting to indent inside a function. If the answer is yes, you need to add spaces before print function to fix indentation error, like how shown below by adding 4 spaces or 1 tab.
How to resolve a type error.
Pause and analyze. Trying to add a number to a string. If the answer is yes, you need to convert the integer to a string before concatenating it with another string as shown below, in the sample code.
So, how to prevent these errors? Follow best practices by writing clean code.
Now let's recap what you have learned. Errors are part of learning. Read error messages carefully. Debug logically and step by step follow best coding practices. Got an error while coding? Drop it in the comments and let's debug together. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more Python videos. Next time we will explore Python variables and data types. Don't miss it. Thank you for being part of our Python series. See you all in the next video. Till then, keep learning.